Recent developments have thrust Meghan Markle into the spotlight once again, though this time, the light is far from flattering. In what was once seen as an opportunity for her to voice grievances against the British royal family, Meghan's public narrative has taken a sharp turn, exposing her to criticism and doubt on a global scale. What began as a story of a woman struggling against an antiquated institution has become, for many, a tale of contradictions, deceit, and ultimately, disgrace. During the infamous interview with Oprah, Meghan spoke with an air of vulnerability, describing the isolation and hardships she faced as a member of the royal family. But as her accusations unfolded, racism within the family, claims of being denied help during a mental health crisis, and the supposed coldness of her royal in-laws, what many saw as a courageous act of defiance quickly unraveled. Each claim sparked intense scrutiny. The British public, media, and even royal experts began dissecting her words, revealing inconsistencies and raising questions about the truth behind her allegations. One of the key moments that raised eyebrows was Meghan's recounting of a conversation in which she alleged that there were concerns within the family about the color of her son Archie's skin. The claim sent shockwaves around the world, but as days went by, no concrete evidence surfaced to back it up. Even Oprah seemed taken aback, pressing for details that Meghan either could not or would not provide. The lack of follow-up, combined with Prince Harry's vague statements, fueled skepticism about the validity of these accusations. Her portrayal of events took another blow when key royal insiders began to speak out, offering counter-narratives. Former palace staffers refuted her claims of being abandoned, pointing to records of support extended to her behind closed doors. Meghan's decision to step back from royal duties was no longer seen as a brave escape, but rather a calculated move, framed by some as an attempt to maintain victimhood while cashing in on her royal connections. Adding to this disgrace was Meghan's apparent manipulation of the media. While she insisted on the need for privacy for her children, her public life seemed anything but private. Selective interviews, heavily curated social media posts, and calculated appearances created the perception that Meghan was playing both sides, crying out for privacy while exploiting public interest. The contradictions were glaring, and the public began to tire of the selective victim narrative. Her attempts to control the narrative culminated in a public fallout with the royal family. What was once a tale of a modern woman striving for autonomy now seemed like an endless saga of accusations, many of which have been questioned or outright dismissed. Meghan's reputation, once seen as bold and progressive, had become synonymous with manipulation, and the world was no longer watching her with sympathy, but with a critical eye. Meghan Markle, in her quest to reframe the monarchy and control her story, had miscalculated. What was meant to be her moment of empowerment had instead become a moment of disgrace.